So, apparently, when they updated EPS6C to 1.8.0, or it might have been before then, I've never thought to check. And it was somewhere in there, there's a bug when you try and play Alundra, and whenever you try and select continue from the start screen, it just cuts the controller out. The background keeps going, the animation and music keep going, but you can't use the controller. This caused me no end of agony because I thought my controller was just garbage for like a day and a half there. I guess at least my controller works better. So instead of saving properly, I apparently have to use save states. I hope this does not end up being a problem later. That was kind of uncertain sounding. So anyway, yeah, I think like the most sane person in the village is the priest who's technically breaking like a dozen rules and laws and scriptures. There's, for the most part, it's, not that bad, but, yes, mayoral powers. Not that impressive unless you've read Homestuck. If you've read Homestuck, the manor is a world-changing hardcore badass. Oh wow, that was a really angry looking deer head.
This is the one with the music in it.
Yes. My dad had a deer head mounted at the house when we lived there. So he shot it when he was 10. Also, it was delicious. Yeah, sometimes I forget just how redneck the state I live in is. Like, every single person I work with right now has been eating deer for like the past week. Hunting season's rolled around, and apparently populations have peaked to where there's not really many restrictions on it right now. So yeah, deer everything's been popular lately. Oh, this kid, I am not gonna be sad when he inevitably dies. And of course, since it's a Zelda clone, you can and will have to cut grass en masse. Luckily, you seem to have a bit better reach for the grass than you did in Zelda, I think. Wow, this is a happy scene. Here, let's, life shit on you enough, good sir. Vandalism's not really going to bother you, I bet. Yeah, I can't remember what happens to him. And it would be a little spoily to say. Yeah, I'm really not sure if the little dickhole kid dies or not. We'll have to see. Okay. I'm sure at some point in the design process somebody said, more bottles, more furniture strewn about. But sir, we'll only use these in this one room that no one will ever notice. I don't care. CDs have all the storage. Aw, you can't pick stuff up with your sword anymore. Not that that really made much sense. Hitting money and hearts gets them. And hitting the bombs just kind of seems suicidally irresponsible, but it did work. He's polite enough to not try and break into houses, at least. Oh, I know you. Go away. That's... You know what, I'll just let you see that one. It'll be interesting. It really will. Let's see, what else is here? I can't even get to the chickens to attempt to interact with them. Knowing how heavily it's borrowed from Zelda, that's probably a good thing. I was a bro before being a bro was hip, bro. That... It hurts to listen to him. Yeah, I think there's like a annoying surfer dude in like almost every working designs game they can work it in. Whose house is this? Why are all these people so happy to let me in their house? Wow, this is a dark story. Everybody in this village is horrifically depressed, for one reason or another. Your patron's wife died in childbirth. My father is a decrepit old man who can no longer move. And because the technology is placing this somewhere around 14 to 1800s, he will die a horrible, agonized death from infection. So sunny. No wonder he's packing heat. Well, Dark Ages heat. But apparently they have no qualms about witchcraft here. Otherwise, how the hell would a shop like this be viable? Oh, I think it's like the fortune teller in Zelda where it'll sort of tell you what you need to do. The way the story's going, his mother's dead and it's his fault. I literally do not have that much. Ooh, healing. Yeah, I remember spending a lot of time just blindly wandering around the map when I was a little kid. I had no idea where to go. See, what's this? This is Jess's shop, I think. No, this is the regular shop, where you can buy stuff. Run, this town is depression, made incarnate. would guess 4 generations back worth of armor wouldn't be terribly useful. 500. You'd think with the thing going up to 4 digits that wouldn't be much. That's still a good bit though. And certainly more than I have. And the other things are just healing items. Anything upstairs? Man, these people are so trusting. It would almost make me feel bad about all the vandalism. It's a game. They come back. If anything, they probably think I'm trying to be helpful by clearing the pathway of these permanently respawning bricks. God knows I'd get pissed if there were just boxes that randomly popped up in the corners every time I moved anything from them. Hell, it'd be like going to work all over again. Have I been here? I'm pretty sure I have. Ah, yes, that. I love the just random heaps of other containers in the background. It's like more things to put drinks in. I don't care if they're even drink-worthy. Just put them in there. I'm your boss, do as I say. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure that was a... Well, that probably desynced, so... good a time as any to cap that off.